What's up, people of the internet? This is the PlayStation 4 hardware upgrade. I'll put a link in the description, but I just extracted a Samsung M9T spin point 2TB hard drive out of an internal hard drive, or an external hard drive. If you want to watch that video, I recommend clicking the link in the description. So for this video, I'm going to be installing my PlayStation 4 with an upgraded hard drive. What you're going to need is you're obviously need your PlayStation 4. I have a small screwdriver set. I don't know if I'll need that. I have some other various screwdriver with different attachments here because I'm not quite sure what size screwdriver I need. You also need a USB drive, not for the hard drive install, but you will need it for the software install for the firmware for the PlayStation. I'll do a video on that later. For now, we'll just deal with the hardware. So here is my PlayStation 4. It is a launch model. If you're watching this video after E3, there may be other models that they have introduced. So this is your initial run model. We're going to remove this black plate here, and what you do is you it's very simple. You just put some pressure on it and you push it out and it'll open up like that. Then you just gently, all these things are really best done gently, just pull it off. So there we go. Inside here is the hard drive. That is what we're mainly concerned with. This one screw, which it does have the PlayStation X square, triangle, circle symbols, which I think is kind of a nice touch. They've shown this before in some of their sort of disassemblies of the PlayStation 4. So I'm thinking that this small size is going to do me justice. This is a USA P1, so P1, Phillips head number 1 size. So I will. Nice. So it's not on too tight, which is nice. You have no risk of stripping it, although yours may vary differently. I do want to mention, I'll put a link in the description to Sony's kind of recommendations of how this is done for your reference. So after you unscrew that, you'll just simply pull this out. It slides out fairly well, fairly gently. And here is the hard drive. Pretty funny, they put a Samsung spin point in here as well. So I actually am pretty confident that what I'm putting back in here will be just fine. To compare the port here, just to make sure it's going to fit right. This is the old drive, this is the new drive. Their ports are identical. So what I will now do is I will now... Oh, okay. So there will be screws here, here, and here. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to get rid of this PlayStation for now so I don't put my elbow in there. And they seem to be about the same size for my Phillips, so what I'm going to take is I'm going to unscrew all 4 of those now. These are also fairly easy, actually almost less so than the initial one. I'm assuming that they will simply be a snug fit when I put my new drive in. They seem to be the same size, but I will keep the order of them the same out of fear of any type of differences to them. Okay. So now the drive slides out quite easily. So we will take the old drive out and the new drive in. Pushing it all the way in until it's secure, and then we will begin our assembly of the screws. However, never mind. So this has screws, this has screws, they fit. Some videos I have seen didn't show this part about the screws, and I assumed that you could just slide it in and not have to worry about it, but you have to get these screws back in, and they are a little bit difficult to find the holes for. So bear with me. it actually does elevate the drive slightly. I'm going to throw these in by hand first to not damage anything. Keep them snug. This will be a pain. Actually going to switch to this non-magnetic screwdriver because I just realized I may be screwing things up with that magnetic screwdriver. It's probably okay though. It's not powerful. I'll screw by hand. So if you notice, this screw here was a bit hard to do by hand and I had to take a screwdriver to it. You may have to do the same. When I loosened these, they were like not even close to tight, so I am going very, very gentle, basically until it stops. Very, 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 very little pressure. Checking them. Any type of play they may have received. Okay, it's in. Get these out of the way. A little heavier than the other one. Bringing back around the PlayStation. Now inserting the drive. Very gently. Drive is in. The PlayStation screw. And as I said before, this was pretty much very gently as well, although there does seem to be some catch to it. For the final, I will put the case back on. I've extracted this, I've taken this case off before, and there is this here. It's, you can't just set it right on, and I don't believe you can do this. Oh, no, that is how you do it. So you sort of put that on with a gap in the way and get it to be about right there. Line up the teeth. Okay. Oh, all right, there we go. So be gentle. If it's not going, don't force it. It should be a very smooth fitting. Should not be forced on. You may break something if you do that. Okay, so my PlayStation is upgraded hard drive, ready to go. I will get back with you with the software process. Thanks for watching.